G'day everyone and welcome to VHS Openings. I'm Lachlan Madison. Now what VHS Opening for tonight is that was the season that was 1995 VS from 7 Sport, and here we go.
Visual Entertainment Group presents the best of plays of the month with plays of the years. 2 video volumes of the marks, the great goals, even the behinds, and all the action of the greatest game of all. Relive the plays and remember the moments from a fabulous decade of football. There's too much action for just one video. Volumes 1 and 2 are just $29.95 each. Buy directly from these leading video retailers. Football will never be the same again.
What the games people play now, every night and every day now, never meaning what they say now, never saying what they mean. While they while away the hours in their ivory towers, till they covered up with flowers in the back of a black limousine. Whoa,
Hello everybody and welcome to That Was the Season That Was on Grand Final Eve, a slightly different format this year. We'll be ranking the top games, the top players, looking at the highs and lows, examining the decisions that affected our game in 1995 and looking at the trends. It's my pleasure to welcome from the Herald Sun and from Talking Footy, Mike Sheehan. Mike, it's always exciting on the night before a Grand Final, I think particularly this year with Geelong and Carlton tomorrow.
One more sleep, Bruce. Can't wait. It's going to be the grand final of the 90s, I think.
What about your rankings? I find them interesting. I know that your official top 50 list will come out in the Herald Sun on Tuesday. We thought we might compare pre-season to some of the top, say, half a dozen for this year. This was pre-season. We see a few that have fallen out of favour, haven't we?
Yeah, it's a pretty heavy casualty list, although I think I deserve some mercy on number 2 and number 9.
It's Ren and Lynch for obvious reasons.
Yeah, and there's a few others that will take a tumble come next week.
All right, we'll have a look at your top 6 in a moment, not necessarily in order, but let's have a look at the players of 1995.
Some young names presented themselves as stars of 95, and some already important names managed to give even more and climb to a higher level. The reverse is also true. A handful of players to watch, hardly worth a second glance, and a number of unforgettable achievers willing to let the season pass. Brilliant Bears Michael Voss and Darryl White fit into the first category.
Up towards Merritt, again into the 95 Merritt. He opens it for Darryl White, and he pops through another one.
Carlton duo Anthony Koutafidis and Brad Pearce also put their hand up. After struggling at 2 other clubs, Pearce became a dominant goal kicker. The athletic Koutafidis, a match winner all over the park. Big Sav Rocker repaid some of the Magpies' faith with 93 goals. His powerful hands impressive throughout, but his amazing accuracy even better.
Campbell plucks it out of the air. Has he done a Gary Ablett? It's very, very close, that kick from Wayne Campbell. And he's done it.
Wayne Campbell became the latest glamour boy as his long flowing locks stood out match after match. By regular season's end, the dashing Richmond Windman was Brownlow medal favourite. Teammate Duncan Callaway was as tight as any defender going around. And North Ruckman Corey McKernan proved last year was no fluke by working through a form slump to control the high balls again. Nicky Winmar was Mr. Consistent, judged St Kilda's best player on no less than 12 occasions. Sydney made the bye of the year when the club played for Plugger. Lockett finished on 110 goals and best of all stayed on the ground for 19 games. Tony Montreux was on the biggest downer of all. Controversy followed him everywhere, and the stat sheet shows what a disappointment he became. 42 goals in just 16 games. Nathan Buckley is another match winner who, although serviceable, failed to fire. Likewise, Collingwood's captain, Kevin Brown. The Bulldogs needed more out of Chris Grant, who only managed 38 goals. And then there was Stephen Tingay. Although restricted to 18 games, Demon fans expected more from Stinger after the club fought so hard to keep him away from Fremantle. Injuries also hampered the season of Jason Dunstall and Greg Williams. Dunstall slotted through 66 goals, but his inconsistency probably mirrors the club's. Williams played just 15 home and away games, and a new forward role has taken the centre domination out of his game. John Platten and Simon Minton-Connell are two more Hawks who failed to produce the form of last year. Although the latter is only a 70-goal-a-year forward at best, he was well below that with 31. And Adelaide's Mark Prosciutto also had a down year after gaining All-Australian selection in 1994.
And that's it for tonight's openings. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next Friday night. And it's early on Patterson AFL. Good night, everyone.